Hello, good evening. Yo yo. So I'm in the midst of colouring this page of Girl in the Glim, and let me just tell my frame. Hey Alyssa, welcome to the stream. You might hear some shenanigans in the background as people are going about. But yeah, so I have actually coloured this page before, back when I was doing a style test for Glim, and this is a kind of retouch up because we've scaled up the artwork, but it's also an opportunity for me to readdress kind of stylistic choices that have differed now that the comic's fully in production. And I'm just on the tail end of flattening the comic, making it preparing it for. Hey Aaron, hey Khalidi, welcome. It's been a while, a little bit since I've done an evening stream, so I'm not rusty or anything, but you might see some fresher faces that because of time zones. Oh yeah, it's good to see you too, Joe. Yeah, I've been a bit lax, a little bit with streaming in the evenings, just because things have been cropping up. I don't know what I was doing on Monday. It feels like I was doing something. It may have been literally just working on the comic and not realizing the time. Hello friend. Hello Mike. It's always a little unsettling when someone with the same name as you and no surname kind of like pops up and is like, hello, it's me. Am I talking to myself? Because I literally am talking to myself. So yeah, that's that ladder kind of done. So yeah, when you're flattening a comic, you can kind of just use any. Lol, the title is from the morning stream from earlier. I always forget that. Let me just go change that because titles, evening stream, 9 to 11 p.m. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 2 hours, and it's Girl in the Glim. So I'm working on a comic that I'm doing with India Swift, my partner in crime. I should update now. And she's previously inked this digitally, and I'm going to take this through to color tonight. If you guys have any questions about what I'm doing, or just general questions about I can't say my knowledge of comics is all that fleshed out. So if you want to teach me stuff about comics coloring, man, I'm up for that too. If there are any colorists in the chat or anyone that jumps in, I put a tweet out about half an hour ago, just saying that this was happening. I think it's better to give people forewarning. Yeah. What's everyone else been doing?
Let me know if there's any really good ones to listen to, we're gonna hop on those. Awesome. Even if they're
It's a Swifty.
Hello.
Hello, Swifty.
Hello. Here is some Swift tea.
Oh, some Swift tea, thank you.
It's tea from the Swift. From the Swaft.
Did you brew it yourself?
I did. I went outside and I picked some leaves and I ground them in a mortar with a pestle.
A pestle?
Yes.
Opens the door.
And then I strained that and dried it. And then I put it into a little bag. And then I let that soak in hot water for about 5 minutes. And then I added some sugar for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Heyo! Aaron here's a Swifty. And Immortal Demon says heyo.
Heyo!
Hello there.
Oh, hello there.
Is that? Ooh.
I'm just looking at Slacker Girl of the Week. She's a pretty amazing advert for cup noodle.
Looks pretty swish.
It's pretty swish. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna find your live stream. I'm gonna watch you.
You're gonna watch me.
I'm gonna watch you.
Are you gonna silently judge, or is it gonna be more of a
I always judge out loud.
you always judge out loud. It's one thing you do, you don't hold back.
Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse for you.
Yeah. Okay, I need to separate out this wall. And this is another poster. And this is a bookcase. So I'm using the lasso tool, but I'm using it, if I hold Alt, I get the polygonal lasso tool built in. So I'm kind of alternating between Shift and Alt to make my straight line selections. It kind of helps on these straightaways. Yeah, this is a cool YouTube playlist. Let me know how loud it is actually, because it feels fairly loud in my ear. There it is. That's a little less aggressive. And then I can actually show you, for those of you that haven't seen this yet, one of the processes that we've been using for environments in the comic is India she'll thumbnail out her story beats and her like comic layouts, which gives me a clear and cool indication of like how she wants to set up particular panels or shots, and then I extracted that information and built a 3D mock-up of that space. Hey Florent. So this is the library. It's a school library, so it's not super massive. You've got your kind of main entrance here, your desk, a window, a couple of tables, and some extra storerooms at the back here. So this was modeled in Blender, Skylight. So then I go here. You can see that this is the back of the room there with the two rooms. And India used this for other pages. I mean, she originally drew this way back, so this is one of the clear indicators for what the space was meant to be like.
Yeah, like you kind of use this as reference to model it, right?
Yeah.
Because we did this test page way back before we started the project.
Yep.
We were testing how long it took us to make a page so we could try and estimate a realistic schedule for ourselves.
Thanks for the follow, Shadowstorm.
Thanks, Shadowstorm.
It's Blender, Florin. Oh, hey Mia.
Even better, it's free.
I think SketchUp might have a free variation, but yeah, I learned Blender as a way to. I was doing game dev in Unity, so the team and I, I was effectively told like we can't afford licenses for anything that we need like 3 seats for us all to use. So if you're just going to be doing fairly simple 3D models, then let's have the team learn Blender. So I did that back in 2000 and I think it was 14. 14 sounds right. I think the end of 13. I met you in 2013.
Wow. Was it Dungeon Run?
No, this was for Mutiny.
Ah.
Yeah, I only started using Blender when Mutiny rolled around.
Mike has an appetite for learning new things.
Yep.
Well, that's one of the times I see you happiest, is when you're learning something new.
Yeah, it was cool to apply the 3D knowledge as well to the animations we make.
Yeah, that was really fun. I'd like to do more of that in the future, if possible.
Mia is trying out Harmony, and it's pretty cool so far. Too bad that she got rusty at animation.
That's okay, that's something you can fix pretty easily.
Hey Artin.
I'm glad she's enjoying it so far though.
Yeah.
It's a cool program.
Do you mind me asking what you're attempting to animate for your first project?
Also, is that Patreon Mia?
I think it might be, yeah.
Because if so, we need to say a big thank you to you for supporting us on Patreon.
Yeah, thank you.
We really appreciate it. It's so cool of you. It really helps us out, so thanks a million.
Oh, that's cool. She's animating some little Twitch notification gifs.
Oh, cool.
That's really cool.
Do you have a Twitch channel, Mia?
Is this for yourself, or are you doing it as a kind of commission for other people? Artem, yeah, this is a comic that Swifty has been creating, and I'm helping her out as a colorist. Yeah, I find streaming to be like keeps me more focused sometimes. But if you have, say, you have a long form project you're working on and people are following the progress, then it's almost cool for people to kind of tune in and see it build over time. I know Kevin, if you've seen his streams, he tends to work on, like, he dedicates the stream time to one project, and then continues working on it each time he streams.
Seems to work out pretty well for him. And it's fun to watch something develop.
Mokumiya, cool.
Awesome. I'm not sure how Twitch streams work. I'm learning with Twitch. How to Twitch. But we'll follow you if that's a thing.
Yeah, you can follow people. Yeah, that's a good plan. We're currently using Restream right now, and we stream to YouTube, of course, and Twitch, but also Picardo, and more recently via Periscope, which gives us access to Twitter. So does anyone have any news of the day? Do you have any news, Swifty?
Did a big complicated page.
You did?
Got that out of the way. Finishing off the page at the minute that I did half on yesterday. And my page quota at the minute is 1.5 a day. So just do my best to reach that, you know?
Yeah.
How about you, Doigles?
I guess my highlight of today was I posted up some colored, like some panels that I'd colored from, I think it was page 27? No, 28? Yeah, 28. And I'd been inspired a lot by the work of a colorist called Matt Wilson. I really hope I said his name right there. Pretty sure. Yeah, Matt Wilson. And he's worked on some really great image books. There's...
Paper Girls.
Yep, that's one of them.
That's the one I know.
But he also did is it The Wicked and the Divine?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's him as well.
Holy Toledo's. He's a good colorist.
Yeah. And so I put out a tweet about how I'd been inspired by him. And he, like, I tagged him because I wanted people to know who I was meaning. And, you know, as I Twitter worked, he saw it. And then he was like, really nice. And I'm hopefully, like, he followed me back, so hopefully he's going to see progress in this. 'Cause it's so cool that Twitter opens you up to being able to almost, like, talk to the people you admire, but the people that are in your peer group, just in your field, that you can ask advice from. So I'm not going to inundate him.
But yeah,
but
that's amazing.
hopefully I can ask in the future at some point, like maybe when the comic's finished, just what his impression of it is.
You could ask if he's going to be at Flop.
He might be.
If he is, you can give him a copy if you like.
Yeah, that would be super cool. Thanks for the follow, Emil.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, everyone likes receiving a free book, right?
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't come with crazy eyes.
What do you mean crazy? Oh. Is that an Orange is the New Black reference?
Not so much, though. I love that character. More just so long as you're not going to be strange and awkward when you give it to him.
Alright,
Which I
yeah.
know you won't, because you're like the most casual, friendly person ever. Yeah, you tell me that you feel worried, but it doesn't come across. You're really sweet. Everyone really likes you.
But yeah, sorry, that's my little kind of rambly cool news. I did like jumping dances and I couldn't cartwheel.
You
But-
did. It was adorable.
It's a happy dance.
You did some spins.
I did some spins, yeah. I heard that if you're a Twitch affiliate or like you're partnered with Twitch, I'm not sure that they are too happy with people that stream outside of Twitch.
Hmm?
But we've generally been keeping it to YouTube mostly. Like that's where we're building a channel. But I quite like just finding new audiences. We try to be quite engaging with the people that come along. So.
I think YouTube makes a lot of sense for us personally.
Yeah.
And that's just because as an animator, there's not a lot of places that I can really show my work. And YouTube is a video-centric social media platform, so it makes the most sense for me to put my animations there. So when we were looking to build up our audience around our work, and most of it was animation. YouTube just made the most sense. So when we started streaming, we figured keeping it on YouTube would mean that we're keeping the same sort of audience.
Yeah, also because a lot of the motivation, I guess, or like the idea, you'd always wanted to have a channel, but because we were doing the animated grump animation and their audience is on YouTube, we were like, oh, we should probably get a YouTube to point people to.
I really love the grumps.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, so it seemed like a good opportunity to make one. It's been really cool though, because we've made so many friends through just meeting people on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're going to get to meet some of them at Leeds, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Okay. I think we are pretty much ready. Oh, yeah. I think we're pretty much ready to color. So this is my flats layer. And is these the inks? I'm so used to you having your folder structure now, and I'm a little lost without it.
Really? I'm sorry.
Where's my color coding?
But yeah, this is because this is a test page that we did super early. My folder structure is very different, nigh non-existent in this version. Now I name and number all the panels.
Hey, look! It's a Super Pikachu.
Super Pikachu, how are you?
She's be right back in right now.
Okay.
Oh, Sancho! Hey!
Whoa, Sancho!
Welcome to the stream, Sancho.
Hi, Sancho! Ah!
That's pretty much the sound she makes whenever your name's mentioned, Sancho.
I'm really glad I'm not streaming right now.
You kind of are in an audio sense.
All the pressure's on you, Doggles.
Oh, to impress. I'm not animating. I'm just.
Impress her!
It's your colors, dog.
Welcome to a stream, though. I think you already said that.
You're so nervous.
Oh.
It's okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna I tend to so a lot of this is gonna be form. Throw in a color over the top. Set that to something like soft light. No, hue. Hue, yeah. And then pull that back a little bit by dropping the opacity. And it just helps me kind of see a little bit clearer. Like, I still have all my flat selections, but I can work in a less garish environment. I actually have the benefit though of previous page. Not this one. Sure. Window open 30. Yeah, there we go. So this is like previous page, and I'm just gonna color pick from here because this page here is immediately after it.
That makes sense. Keep it consistent.
Oh, sorry about that, Mia.
Yeah, no worries, Mia. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. Sorry that your connection's bad. Oh, I could type, but it'll be me. That's okay. See you, Mia. Thanks for coming. Snacks. I can't type.
You can't type.
Have a good night. Hot.
So just gonna flatten that in and then okay. Colory.
It's JP!
JP!
Hello!
Hey JP.
We're still working away.
It's good. I'm coloring page 32. Not that all previous ones are done yet, but you know, trucking.
Mia Herders, woohoo!
Did you just owl?
Woohoo! Yeah, I said woohoo.
Woohoo! That's it. Did you owl earlier? I have a distinct memory of you owling recently.
Yesterday.
Was it
A
yesterday?
little bit. I think owl song, I think. Can't remember it then. Bye bye, Bia. Keep tracking. We are speeding down the highway of comic making.
So in the original colours for this, I had a very much like orange and blue thing going on, but I'm actually going to make this room green. So I know, right?
It's exciting for me, personally, seeing you recolour this page.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw the version you did to begin with and loved it, but I'm interested to see how you're going to recolour it now that you have all this experience behind you and a clearer idea of where this is in the story.
We'll see. We'll see. I should maybe show like
The previous colours.
yeah.
We could do. You guys can see where I had to redraw stuff.
This is our progress. This is our layering folder. Where would I have saved it?
I don't know.
Oh wait, it's in. I think it's in the master Glim file. Where you be? That's for that. Yeah. So. It was a bit more. I was using very clear color regions here, which I want to bring kind of back, but it was very much red versus blue, purples and stuff. I was on a big purple kick. I'm always on a purple kick, but I'm gonna hide this again because I don't want to be unduly influenced. But yeah, I'm recoloring that page now, taking influence from this one. There's something satisfying about being able to use the paint bucket when you've got all of the kind of regions mapped out with your with your flats. It almost feels like that scene in Fern Gully, if you've ever watched that film, where it's kind of like they're falling in love scene, but
I know
like,
exactly what you're talking about immediately.
Yeah,
With that.
You know the one.
I do. Go on. Sorry.
Where they're kind of like running over pools of water, and every time they like jump into one, it turns like a vibrant shade of like orange glow.
I love that scene so much. Do you think that's what first made you interested in colouring?
I watched that.
Yeah, you were like, oh.
Yeah, I watched that film religiously as a child.
It is a lot like that, though. I can see what you mean. Like, the feelings were kind of the same.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I love those sequences. I actually got to see Ralph Eggleston talk about some of his work he did for Fern Gully at THU. And it actually made me realise that the colour script that you kind of see at Pixar and other animation studios now, that he sort of pioneered in his way, was very much how we approached Frostbite back when we did it. Was kind of colour scripty. Yeah.
I guess so. That was very painfully compared to this. Like, we kind of co-directed that project, so it was very much concept-y and painfully.
Yeah.
This is kind of, I'm directing this more, so it's very cartoony.
Yeah. A couple of comments from the thing. Owen, thank you very much. I thinks the comic is looking great.
Oh, thanks, Owen.
Oh, thanks, Ginge. Welcome back. Hi, Ginge.
Oh, geez, it's looking dapper. That's
Dapper's
awesome.
a good word. I like dapper.
I like dapper too. Dapper blue.
There's a Colours of Pixar book out this week. Oh. Oh.
Maybe I'll buy it for you.
As a reward.
Yeah, as a payment.
Oh. Are those her shorts?
Yeah, nope, that's shading.
Okay. So her shorts aren't visible.
No, not right now.
Okay.
Midge has shorts for when her hoodie rides up too high and I need to put something there.
Yeah. I think it's cool though, that there's a little pop of colour that's just hiding beneath the hem of her hoodie.
Yeah. I think it's nice too to think that she wears bright colours underneath it.
Yeah.
How's everyone's night going anyway?
Yeah, how are you specifically, JP, after Dublin Comic Con?
Still alive, I hope.
Yeah, well, how about his ghost is typing?
His zombie.
JP becomes Jay-Z? Oh no.
Why does anyone ever do comics? They're so hard. Why do humans ever do anything difficult?
Fame. What?
That's it. I'm just doing it for the money and the fame.
I'm doing it for the girls.
Doing it for the chicks. You gotta do it for the rap.
Where's my chicks, India?
You'll get them, though. You'll get them. They're coming. You do this work, you'll be swimming in chicks.
Yeah, is that right?
That's right. So comics is about the fame and the fortune.
They'll just see ball in colours and they'll be like, dude.
Oh no.
Oh,
I mean,
JP.
that's awesome that you got offered a writing gig.
That's super cool.
It's very sad that you're basically dead though.
Basically dead.
We sent you a basket of exotic butters.
Butters? Did you honestly just offer a basket of butters?
For his shoulders.
Oh, okay. Like rubbing butters.
Mm.
Not like, here's some nice brie for your sandwiches.
Well, we could send you just butter if you wanted. Some kind of gift basket. Sorry you died at the Comic Con. That's what the little note would say. Sorry you dead.
Sorry you dead. I heard you dead. Have butter.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's exciting though about the writing gig.
Yeah, are you able to talk about it, or is it like, shush? Ah.
A gig nonetheless.
A gig.
Yeah. They were like, look how hard he's working at this booth at Comic Con. Imagine how hard he'll work when we give him like a writing job.
That's how it works, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
I forgot his eyebrows.
Oh, what?
I'm so not used to eyebrows that aren't just black and crusade for like colour holds.
Yeah, I actually put eyebrows on them. Hopefully people will notice that that's a little bit of a style departure.
Nah.
Black eyebrows are easier, and I know now that I can rely on you with the holes to do them. Because I saw you do it.
But,
So
yeah.
I stopped doing proper eyebrows because I was like, Mike's got this.
You got this, G.
People are gonna know he's got ginger eyebrows. Mike's got this. Oh my goodness, JP, that's intense. I mean, that's super hard working.
Oh yeah, it was 2 days, wasn't it?
That's a shame. It was really cool. All the artist alleys were awesome.
Yeah. I got to meet Aaron. That was nice.
Yeah. Hopefully next time you'll be able to have a bit more free time. Like, it's really cool that you put that much into it though. Oh, that makes me tired. Just like thinking about how long you were at that booth working. It makes me tired just to think about it. It makes me want to go and nap.
Or Swiftly.
Poor JP.
The song every so often just has the guy shout "fuck" in the background.
It's a perfect track to do comics to then.
Yeah, yes.
That's how it feels when you're doing comics.
Aaron gave me a copy of The Waves That Break. He was a dude.
I took a photo of them.
Yeah.
Should put that on the next Patreon.
Okay. Yeah, I got my name on a cover.
Did you put it in the bookshelf yet?
I haven't, no, I think it's still in my bag.
You deserve that. Tonight.
Tonight, Michael, you're gonna get lucky. You're gonna get to put a book
On a
on a shelf.
This is
Yeah.
our lives. This is what we work for.
This is going to get a little bit more interesting to watch once I have to start making color decisions. Right now it's mostly just kind of taking what I'd figured out earlier. It's cheating. And
Yeah, Mike, stop cheating by using the colours you already worked out on the other pages
yeah,
perfectly legitimately.
and then start to put in like the lighting, shading, and all that stuff.
Feeling bad about that is like me feeling bad that I don't redesign the character every single time I draw them in a panel.
It's Katie or Bonsley, I think.
Hey Katie!
I'll need to work out this room because I don't have specifications for that yet.
Nope. It would have been a good one for me to ask you to model, but it's a bit late now. And seeing as I've done the pages where she's in there,
Yeah.
there's really no point. I had to flush that room a lot though, because there's a heck of a lot of stuff in it. At one point I had to rotate it in my head, so I just literally did like the silhouette of the horizon of the room and just left it.
Oh my gosh.
Because I was like, I guess I could have thought about it for a long time, but really that wasn't the focus of the panel anyway.
No. That's India's torture room in there.
It is.
See, no defense.
Nope, that's it. Every school has one. A torture room for me specifically to use.
Yep.
Check yours. See if you can find it.
Swifty's torture room.
Mm-hmm.
Now in every school.
They normally label them.
They're called what's in store rooms. You never know what's in store rooms.
They should really just call them Swifty's torture chamber. You know, but really I can't micromanage everything.
I think that's copyrighted though.
By me?
Yeah.
Or by someone else?
I don't know.
It'd be a bit of an asshole move for me to copyright something and then refuse to let the people call it what I copyrighted it as.
Yeah. Sounds like something you would do though.
Maybe.
Sounds a bit torturous.
Maybe. It's just me in there filing copyrights against things that'll be a pain later for people.
Swifty, the inconveniencer of the world. We're fairly chill. I mean, the music helps a lot. That sets the tone, right?
We are chill. We're super chill. Mainly because we're both really tired all the time.
It's true.
Welcome to the stream. I think I'm listening to Friskin Rock.
Nothing is impossible. I know what's wrong.
What's wrong?
I don't have that pop of blue. There we go. I was like looking at this side going, there's something just not... Boyer says that you should be able to see part of the knob on the girl's side too. India.
Whereabouts is that? Which
There.
panel are they meaning?
Top one.
Oh! It should be there. That's weird.
It should be there.
I'm pretty sure I inked that on. Check the test page from earlier that we posted.
Nope.
Whoa. I'm pretty... I think I saw that. Maybe at one point I just thought to myself I should fix it. Who pointed that out?
Wire Masani.
I hope we're pronouncing it right. Boyer. Well, thank you for pointing that out, Boyer. That's awesome. We have a document for just such an occasion.
Oh, you want me to type
Yes.
that in?
Bring up, Michael, the fix list.
The fix list.
The fix list.
This one.
Yes. Add it to the fix list. It has been added.
Da, 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 da.
Thank you for pointing that out. If anyone else sees any mistakes, let us know. We will add them to the fix list.
So dramatic. Thanks, Wire, and yeah, welcome to the stream.
Hello, Katie. I know I've already said hi, but since you said that you're glad to make it to the stream again, I thought I'd say welcome again. Way.
Well, now that you like recognized her and realized she existed, you're like, oh yeah, hello.
I realised she existed. I already said hi. It's just because she said she was happy to make it again. I wanted to reconfirm.
Hi ho, Kurenine. Wow, my phone's... Okay. Oh, wrong one. That one. That one. Sorry for squeaky chair.
Hi ho, Kura.
Okay, so this needs to go here. Bop, 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 bop. And then... want to lighten the door handle up. No. Don't know what that song is, but it just keeps shouting Daisuke at me.
Daisuke.
Daisuke. Da 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 da. That's warm against the cool, so it'll stand out. This
But the crowd.
This color, so it looks kind of goldeny. So yeah, since meeting Jordi Belair, I have switched to using this for my color selection now. CMYK sliders. Like before, like June, I'd never used this before.
Get ready for the K debate.
I'm not gonna go into that.
Everyone ready for the great K lesson again?
I'm not gonna go into that.
I totally think you should do a video on it.
Yeah, I need to learn more about it though. Like, just, I don't know what I need to learn about it, but I feel like I need to say more than just don't use any K because print bad.
Yeah, you do. You need to say what K is and why.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you know those. So you can say that. It doesn't need to be more than a couple of minutes, but I think people will find it really useful.
How many pages of the comic do you have done so far? Well, inked is a fair few, but fully colored is a little behind that. This is page 32 that I'm doing now. Oh, 48.
We currently have 35, but I don't think all of them are inked. Like, we're up to page 35, but some of the early ones have still got to be done. There's a couple where the background's off that I need to go back and fill in.
Yeah.
And there's a couple where we just haven't actually done that number yet, we skipped over it. That I need to go back and do.
Noah says, what has everyone been up to lately? I myself, unfortunately, have been sleeping most of it.
We've just been doing this.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sure other people have more interesting stories though.
Door. Matthew Ashby, first stream on the channel.
Oh!
Hello from Ukraine. Hello.
Hello!
She loves another.
Ooh. Hello! And hello, Matthew. I like your Attack on Titan wins.
See, that's one thing I do miss by using Restream is I don't get the sort of the personality people have with their icons. It just doesn't come through.
Oh, you don't get to see icons.
Yeah.
She loves another has someone with a fox head.
Cool.
Like a real fox head.
It's like, hello Ukraine, this is India speaking.
From Dublin, in Ireland.
Okay, so if most of the environment's green, the ground and the carpet, I mean I could still try and use this blue, but it's a bit too vibrant, so I'll pop it in. And then I'll use hue saturation thing to reduce the saturation of it a bunch, and then dark. Paper everywhere, not to drop the drink. Hello from Michigan. Hello. Oh, that's cool.
Hello! Ha! That's awesome.
I kind of like the warm jars over here. I might need to fade them out a little more value-wise, but I make them darker, but we'll see. Ooh, I think I missed a project. Noah said into this story, but damn, can we lose it? Well, so he was trying to tell me something because I keep having extremely weird but vivid dreams.
Ooh.
Did you say what the name was, or are you just enjoying the name Noah Body? Noah Body. Nobody. Oh.
That's pretty great. Is that your actual name?
Be pretty good if it was.
Yeah, that's an amazing name.
Does that flatten it out? Maybe if I turn them slightly cooler. No, yeah.
JP, now you get it! We're so slow. JP's great with that kind of stuff though.
I hadn't even begun the processing on that. I was just like, yeah, his name's Noah.
Is it Bodhi?
Oh, thanks, JP.
Let's see. So last thing, oh, Bodhi. Noah Bodhi. It is a great name. Secretly a skeleton. Lots of cool people.
Yeah.
Matty, that's terrible.
I see what you're laughing at now. It's great.
I like the puns.
You're a big fan of punnage.
I am.
Do you remember Prawn Weasley?
Yes, I do. How could I ever forget Prawn Weasley?
Super good. Okay, so with the door closed, I need that to be slightly darker. Boom, 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 boom. Which means this will be slightly darker. Prancer. Hey, thanks, Vlad.
JP, that's amazing.
Is that Vlad of Space Bears?
Rudy Blue Melon. That's awesome. That's such a cool name.
Hello.
Aiden Drake's pretty awesome. Drake has always just been an awesome name though.
JP spent many an hour trying to come up with what his pen name could be. Why would you want to name your pen? I think I like unexpectedly caught her there.
That's so good.
It wasn't. It wasn't at all.
It's so good. It's so good.
Oh, Neat Gatorade says, can I just say this comic is looking incredible right now. Honestly, getting composition right, that it's easily readable and not too cluttered sparse. Like, dang. How do you do that witchcraft? And the color.
Oh, whoa. Gatorade, thank you so much. That's amazing.
Thank you. Oh, we got a. Ah, Vlad Makes Comics. Thanks for the follow.
you so much. Like that's the like. Thank you for the follow to Vlad. Also, thanks so much for the comment because that's like the nicest thing to hear ever. Because we're just trying our best, you know.
Katie, wow. Was that at the Goofy desk? I love the Goofy.
It was to the amazing joke, I think.
Hey, XPT sat seat. Hello, X. But yeah, the composition you can thank India for. So, okay, now I need to drop in some colors here.
I'm still learning perspective though. You wait till you see how amazing Mike makes this look. He lifts all my work up so much. And even though I do the pages myself, I get a lot of feedback and help from Mike while I'm drawing things.
No, I need her to be in a light color here. She's dark on light.
Hey, Zanny! So who's chilling out and doing some work right now?
Me.
Very jokey tonight, Mike. I like it.
That was like the easiest joke.
I don't know.
It might be the fact that I've been awake for more than like 5 minutes.
What do you mean?
Well, during the morning streams, I've literally just crawled out of bed.
We'll get up earlier.
What a joke! Oh, hey Bo! Zizani is Bo in the Discord. She's the one that joined today.
Yeah, Bo.
I think you might have seen some of her work on my shoulder. I'm not sure though. We're good. We are good.
Thank you. And how are you?
Okay, this page is already looking pretty different. I like it.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I need to drop in this color here. There we go. There we go. And this color needs to go like up to here. Oh, you're coloring a Photoshop animation. Nice.
Ooh. Photoshop's so hard to animate in. But man, when you do it right in Photoshop and it looks good, it's really good to colour in because you at least get access to loads of amazing brushes and such. I always really admire people who can do that. Sancho is one of my favourite animators and she animates in Photoshop.
Sancho?
I think he does anyway, but yeah, Sancho.
Yeah, it's Photoshop. If you've not seen any of Sancho's work,
go immediately to Twitter.
Yeah, just search Sancho.
And then prepare to be a very, very happy person.
The last thing I saw that she was working on was a Wonder Woman animation. So good.
Yeah, in fact I retweeted it, so go to me. I'm easier to find maybe, because I've got my thing right there.
Don't go to Sancho, just go to me. I have everything.
My @allswifty's right there. You can type me in, and just, it's like the last thing I retweeted. And then I'll take you directly to her profile. Because I think it's Sancho on Twitter, but she might actually have a different Twitter name.
Oh yeah, I think like her name is Sancho.
So you should be able to find her by typing in Sancho.
Oh!
What is it?
Let's see. It's more that I caught the tail end of people talking. Can remember on this history, I could thank you colors for your joy, just showed me if you joined today. Yeah. Cool. It looks like Katie and Bo went to school together.
Oh, dude, that's so cool. Yeah.
Fillmore, what's that?
Also, Matt's asking where I can find the comic. So we're printing it for football this year, which is Comics Festival in Leeds in the UK. So we'll be selling it there, and then you'll probably be able to grab some copies online. I'm sure we'll have tons left.
Yeah, I doubt we're gonna sell
200.
Yeah,
So that's how many we're ordering.
JP's saying nice things over on Twitter.
Oh, JP, thank you.
Can you hold the fort down just a quick sec? I need to bathroom. That tea just went too fast.
No, you have to sit down in front of the computer and hold it. Well, he's gone. It's just us now. I can tell you all the embarrassing secrets about him that you ever wanted to know. Trying to think of something embarrassing. Oh, something really cool about Michael. Michael has webbed toes, or two of his toes that they're all snuggled together. Like, it's really interesting. It's the same on both feet. I keep telling him that he must have the power to swim very fast, but he won't believe me. So I'm going to prove it to him next time I go swimming. I'll race him, and if he wins, it must be because of webbed toes. Not because he's faster, because I'm very fast at swimming, so obviously. So yeah, there's that. What else can I tell you about Michael? Oh, he doesn't like his middle name, so feel free to tease him about that. The problem with living with such a nice person, it's very hard to find things that are embarrassing about them to other people. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, that flush on stream, such class. Stop watching.
JT, I'll never tell. You'll have to ask Michael.
What? Does it got anything about home monitors, very unprofessional? Is someone calling me unprofessional?
Oh no, maybe me. Or maybe you for taking a toilet break. It's terrible. It's like you're not dedicated at all, Mike.
I'm sorry. She gave me like very, very sugary tea though.
It's almost like I planned it that way.
What is my middle name? What have you been doing?
Nothing.
What have you been saying?
Nothing. Didn't say anything.
I don't have a middle name.
Don't you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
I think I might know what it is.
No. You can't. It doesn't exist.
The weird thing is that there's no reason to be embarrassed about it. So I don't understand why you are.
I was bullied for my middle name, I'll have you know.
How come?
I don't know. Scottish kids are dumb.
How could you, like... I don't understand how you... There's nothing... It's just a name. It's not like your middle name is idiot or anything.
Says you.
But it's not.
Why did that even come up? How?
Don't know. Naturally, very naturally.
Were you just like, aha, he's away, I can tell you all his secrets?
I would never.
That is exactly how it happened, isn't it?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Obviously, you think I'm someone very immature.
You're nefarious, is what you are.
I'm not nefarious.
You are nefarious.
I'm obviously not a very good criminal, am I? I've been caught immediately.
The good news is great, isn't it? It's really nice to, like... Well, one, it doesn't get us copyright noticed. Because
That's
that's
always
always
fun.
not good. I think it's about to end, though. It's about to change. You all ready for... what's next? Something very different. That's terrible names.
We think your name is awesome. And I like your middle name, Mike.
You do?
Mhm.
I like yours.
Thank you. I don't like mine so much, though.
Yours is awesome. What are you talking about?
I don't like it because the rest of my name is really interesting. And that by comparison just isn't. So I'm like, why bother, parents? Why go half the hog?
What would you have given yourself as a middle name?
Let me think.
What would
Punctual.
Punctual.
Then every time someone was late, every time I was late and someone told me off for it, I could have said, well, punctual is my middle name.
Right.
You see? And then they wouldn't be able to say anything about it.
I'll tell you what my middle name is next stream.
Ha! You'll have forgotten.
Probably.
He's just delaying.
So you just have to tune in next time, Gadget.
I respect your decision though, you don't have to tell people.
I don't really mind. I just find this fun.
I told them something else cool about you though.
Is it about my feet?
Yeah. It's so
It's
cool!
like only 2 facts about me that you, like, that you know.
That's actually true, I couldn't think of any more. I was like, some things that Michael would find embarrassing, and then I could think of like 2. It was really lame. I feel like I should know more embarrassing things about you, but you don't really do all that much embarrassing stuff, so it's difficult. I think the toe thing's awesome though.
Yeah, it is. It's super cool.
You'd be so fast.
What if we told Dog our middle names to make him more comfortable? India actually Columbus, you fucked up, and this is in fact an island in the Americas, Swift.
Perfect, I like it.
I saw a tweet earlier that had like a quote from Knuckles, where it's like Sonic going, like, shit.
Wow, Sonic would say that.
No, Sonic's like, such and such is my middle name. Like, it was something like integrity or, you know,
Speed.
Patience is my middle name kind of thing. And Knuckles is just like, I thought the was your middle name.
Oh, is that from Sonic Boom?
Yeah.
That sounds like it was written by the Sonic Boom writers. It's pretty good.
Noelle is a pretty cool middle name.
I like Noelle. Noelle's a really cool name.
My middle name is just my mum's maiden surname thing.
Do you want to know what my mum's maiden name was? So you can know what I would have been called if we hadn't taken my dad's last name.
It was Renard.
It wasn't Renard. Nice try.
Sure, I want to know.
Sidwell.
Sidwell.
Can you imagine? India Sidwell.
She doesn't sit well with me.
Not quite as good, is it?
No. Sidwell. I can see why she's stuck with Swift.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, oh geez, I leveled up.
This name makes me better.
For those of you who don't know, like, India's parents are separated, but her mum still uses, she's an author, so she still uses Deborah Swift as her author name.
That makes sense though anyway, because everyone knows her as D Swift.
Yeah.
This Swift.
So. The Swift? Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, we were talking about you.
No, we weren't. We never talk about me.
Talk about you all the time.
Colorize, make it dark. That's what you want to do. You want to make the thing in the corner of your page the most saturated, vibrant thing ever. What the hell are you doing, Michael?
What the hell are you doing, Michael? Hey, Claire!
JP sort of tuned into that. Your mom is an author. Yeah, she writes erotic fiction.
She does not write erotic fiction. She writes historical fiction.
With?
There was one sex scene in one of the books, and now apparently she writes erotic fiction.
And what did it feature, India? Did it feature the thing that you offered to JP earlier?
It did feature butter because it's historical. And apparently that's what they use sometimes.
Really?
It was actually really comfortable to read that, knowing my mother had written it. How do you know these things, Mother?
She researched these thoroughly.
No. Please stop. I could just kill everyone, Michael.
Tell them a middle name if you want. I don't mind.
It sounds better coming from you, though.
I don't like saying it.
Why? Own it.
Own it. Nah.
Own it. It's yours. It's your power.
It's my sibling's actual surname. Because my mum took her name in the divorce. She didn't get divorced. I don't even know what I'm saying now.
I don't know either. I mean, you know your family history better than I do. I can't correct you.
Who said history can't be erotic? That's pretty much 90% of what history is. How did you make more humans?
We wished for them. Isn't that how most humans work?
Yeah, that's how most humans work.
Powered by wishes.
Okay. She needs her hands.
I'm interested to see how Hattie's going to letter this page.
Yeah. Claire's like, I'm trying to draw Magnus and what are legs?
I don't know, but just do like a Sonic the Hedgehog type blur, because he would probably be shooting into something.
Magnus rushes in.
So that's why everyone's always waist up when I draw them. Find me some legs on that page, Mike.
The one I'm on now.
Ah, there are legs.
Yeah.
They're mostly hidden.
Is that on purpose? Are you like purposefully hiding legs?
Me? Never. I confront my problems.
No, you don't.
How dare you? Of course I do.
No, you don't.
Of course I do.
Okay.
Back down. Super back down. I'm not against putting it up on Tapas, Matthew. I was talking to Reiko about that a little bit the other day, and I feel a bit insecure about putting it online because I feel like webcomics, there's a different expectation for how soon they're released. I feel like people would expect me to do more pages more frequently if we release it as a webcomic.
I'm just laughing at that because like we could probably knock out at least a page a day.
Yeah, probably, but the thing is I need a lot of time to plan it out first.
Yeah, that's true. Like India's sort of thumbnailed all of these over the last couple of months.
And I wouldn't want to work like I've been working.
No.
Because I worry about the quality sometimes because I'm having to do them so fast.
I'm thinking we'll make a PDF available for people. It will be for a small fee, but you know.
Thanks, Claire.
That will be an option probably.
Yeah, maybe. I don't want people to be able to zoom in on it.
Okay.
Like, seriously. Lines are all I have, Michael. I'm having to compromise them because of the time limit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm designing this for print.
We are working super big though.
I'm not. That's part of the problem, but it makes me faster.
Oh, you're not zooming in yet?
No, I'm literally like holding a comic book up to my screen and getting it close to that size. And then drawing it real size.
You do know that most comic artists work twice the size, so you could zoom in a little if you wanted.
I know that, but it takes me longer to work when I zoom in.
Okay.
I'm not zooming because I think that drawing it real size is the way to do it. I'm not zooming in because when I do it twice the size, it takes me twice as long to do it.
Okay.
You see the compromises I'm making.
Okay. This has turned into a really dingy room, which is good because now it feels like shit. She doesn't want to be in there.
Yeah.
Like before, it was like, it's not so bad. Now it's like, bleh.
Yeah, that's definitely good.
They're a little too dark. We might be able to do it like that. Okay. Okay. So new layer. A nice blue. Fill that. Soft light. I've got Rafiki in the background of this one.
Really? What's he saying?
You can either run from it or Something to do with the past. So I tend to mess around with like a soft light, or if I know that a full room is going to be like one kind of color theme. Oh, hey Claire.
Favorite breakfast food? Pancakes.
Pancakes are pretty good.
What about you?
Me? Probably a bacon baguette buddy
Nice.
thing.
Strong contender.
I want to pull out some of the vibrancy and saturation in the hair. Just to give that impression that she's not really being lit anymore. That's there. The tough question.
It's a toughie. No mercy. No mercy from that.
Poached eggs are really good too.
Yeah, poached eggs are pretty awesome. I really like Weetabix with like some yogurt and some fruit.
I remember when we had a bunch of Weetabix way back and put jam in it. I like that.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know if people hate the yolk. The yolk is really nice. It's the creamy, lovely part. What's the point of an egg without the yolk? Like, the white is the part which doesn't really taste like much. I mean, I've got nothing against the white, but Like, I used to really like having eggy soldiers with toast. That's probably not how you say it. Toasty soldiers with egg. Is how you would say it.
Toasty yeah.
Yeah, where you cut your toast into strips and then you have a boiled egg and you tap on the top with your teaspoon and then lift it off and then you dip your toast soldiers in the egg. Maybe Mitch should have toasty soldiers.
For breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. That's too light. I think what I need to do is push the background back so that this feels brighter out here, so you really feel a contrast between the light and the dark. The light will win. So luckily Indy's got all the backgrounds on one layer.
I did it good.
You did it good, yeah. You usually do.
Oh, that's the nicest. You're the nicest.
So if I take this selection, I'm using a clipping mask here, there, to just push that back a little. I don't like eggs, so I'm not going to get into the egg debate. For I am biased and full of terrors.
It's okay, you just miss out on the eggy goodness. Made some more eggy goodness for me.
I think I'm going to try pushing this, you use a very kind of black edge. I'm going to see what happens if I make this the same kind of faded color here. Yeah.
Yeah, no, totally. I love the runny egg middle, the yolk, to dip toast into. But also, yeah, when it's like boiled and it's kind of powdery, but also kind of smooth and it sticks to the roof of your mouth like peanut butter. That's also really good. Just to, you know, support the egg discussion as it happens.
Yep. Okay. I might actually try making this even brighter up here to really like show that that's a skylight coming in, which will punch this even more bright and maybe even over to the orange, although it's pretty close to that, So maybe I will make this slightly more orange.
So why don't you take me through what you're thinking right now, because I've lost the train of where you are.
Oh, I'm trying to make it the outside that the kind of bully group are in feel really bright and vibrant, and then contrast that with Midge is now trapped in this sort of like greenish, bluish, darkest dungeon-ish room.
Okay.
So I can't really make her super dark, so I'm making them like as light as I can.
Okay, that's cool.
To offset it. And I know there's a skylight above Joe right now, or behind him.
The beauty of 3D models and floor plans.
When you first gave me this page, I'd always kind of seen it that way, which is why I'm trying to create this kind of almost white or like halo above him. He might even get like a little bit of rim light on him. Oh, I missed his thumb.
That's interesting, because actually I was going to ask, with one of the previous pages, where he's first turning up the book, and the entire character of the page is kind of flooded with this colour. I saw that you'd done it blue on the flats.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask if you'd mind making it warmer to make it more threatening.
Sure.
So that kind of fits with what you're doing now.
Yeah, so this one here.
If you're making the room brighter and warmer, so that it contrasts with the cooler, darker room Midge is in, then that's cool, because that fits with what I was going to ask you for anyway.
Oh no, I mean I've got the page that you're meaning about the dark thing being blue, like here. I can change it now.
Yeah, like we could even echo a bit of the glum stuff that happens later there, if you wanted to bring some reds into it. You're having an old off.
Pulls out Zimmer frame. Pulls out Zimmer frame. Slower. You guys. I mean, I could even just like go full hog and just do that.
I want this page to feel threatening, because you're getting to this from a page turn in which she's had her face in a book for the entire last couple of panels.
I could just make it Job's hair colour.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. I mean, I think you originally made it pink.
That was just being like, I will fill this with a colour. I was not thinking about the colour choice. But you're the colorist, so
I quite like that.
I leave
just
it to
kind
you.
of like really vibrant.
I mean, Joe's threatening, but it's fun.
Koala Dog just licked Claire's screen, so I guess she is saying hello.
Hello.
Hello, Koala Dog. I like that a lot more.
Than the blue?
Yeah.
I definitely like it more than the blue. I don't know if it's the right choice or not, but that's down to you.
It's a choice.
I like it, but I don't know if it's, you know, I don't know.
We have 15 friends in the YouTubes watching us now. Hello.
Hello, Franz.
Hello, Franz. Okay, so I wanted... Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Am I on the wrong layer? Yeah. And then... let's see... Florence says, I really love your art job. Thank you. I think I know what that means.
Thank you.
Unless you mean you want my job and you're here to steal it from me. In which case, I'm guard.
It's not much of an art job, you're not exactly getting paid.
I'm paid in love and tea.
Aww.
And sometimes pizza.
One time.
And one time pizza. Yeah, thanks. This is India's comic that I am coloring.
It's our comic.
This is my comic that I'm coloring.
It's not yours. I'll kill you.
I made all of the lines there. When did I first get into color theory? I mean, I've always done digital painting, like since the beginning, and I would always kind of jump to color first, and values I struggled a lot with, and still continue to struggle with. But I don't know. I can't say I ever like jumped straight to theory. It's mostly just sort of been trial and erroring. I did a talk recently. I say a talk. There was a group of people online that I talked to, and gave a lecture, and that poked me into like going and researching a bit into color theory earlier this year. So I kind of brushed up then. But there was always a sort of recurring theme to any feedback I was given when I'd done a painting, which was like, oh, I liked how you used the colours. Now, when you're painting and stuff, whatever, colour is just part and parcel of what you're doing. Like, so I never really took it to mind, or heeded it that closely. But then, when I worked with India on North, and we got the reception for that, and people like start to recognize and comment on, hey, Ninja's Rule, started to comment on, you know, like the color got noticed. It made me like properly consider, oh hey, I could do that as like my next kind of career move. Because it means like there's a lot of freelance involved in there, working from home, which appeals to me. But on top of that, there's actually a part of the industry that I like as a colorist, is that when you have an illustration job, for instance, and you're dealing or you're communicating with the client to figure out what they want, there is this missing quantity to what they're looking for. Like, it's almost a puzzle to figure out. And I always find there's a bit of like, there is stress involved in figuring out what that is, and there's a challenge involved in that people thrive on. But I'm always kind of like, I don't know what they want, kind of. And this might just be like a fear I have that, you know, I could probably take on that challenge, and I have delivered things that people want. I've worked with clients and I've worked in studios and stuff. I can deliver things, but with coloring, with like a colorist role in a comic, it goes through a writer, usually, and then that's passed to the artist, and the artist will create layouts and thumbnails and pages based on the script. But they'll create quantifiable pages, and then as a colorist, you're like further down in the pipeline for that, and there's this quantifiable thing that you need to alter, augment, change, and not improve, but like you're further down, but there's still storytelling choices. There's still like, is it cinematography? Like colorists are often kind of, or I say they're now seen as like cinematographers for comics. But there's almost like a kind of like, you come in at a point where something already exists, and I like that aspect to it. That you're not creating something from nothing.
You've got to be careful though, because you do have the ability to destroy the work that's come before you.
Yeah, for sure.
Enhance it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like being the colorist is double-edged sword.
Yeah, like you've heard from artists who had someone colour their work who they've not been happy with.
Yeah.
And they've been really disheartened and upset at the end that their work has been, as they kind of put it, ruined by a colourist who hasn't really considered what they were going for. So there's pressure associated with interpreting the work and working with the flow of the artist instead of against them. Like looking where the artist is trying to draw the eye of the viewer and then helping the eye go there rather than confusing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So I think you should give yourself more credit.
Oh, thanks. What I was leading up to was the fact that when you get brought onto a project, I find it a little bit easier to find work, because it's like, hey, we have this amount of pages to do, and we'll give you the money for it. Fuzzy has given up on his no charm run.
Oh no, Fuzzy! Where did you get to?
After Hornet 2. Did you defeat Hornet 2?
If he says after.
Yeah. But the thing is, why would he give up after Hornet 2?
Or something else.
What pushed you over the edge, Fuzzy? For those that don't know, Fuzzy's a big fan of Hollow Knight. So he's like one of our most dedicated Hollow Knight enthusiasts.
Hollow Knight's a series that we've been let's playing.
Oh yeah, thanks.
It's okay. It's a really fun game. But Fuzzy D plays it a lot and has done like several runs since we started our first and only run.
India, how long have you been animating?
I think about 7 years or something. Since university, but there was a couple of years where I didn't animate much. I took kind of a break and was more doing just artwork in general, like concept images and things.
I did some animation while at university as well, but not that much.
He's still pretty awesome at it though.
Aww.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
You'll huck me.
Yuck. It's a boss I think we haven't met yet, because he says just one specific boss.
Yeah,
thank you for not spoiling us. You did super well though, Fuzzy.
Yeah, she got Hornet too. She's a tough one.
It's like with the charms and the nail. It's pretty amazing, dude. You should be proud. What's the hardest game anyone here has played?
Yeah, you can do a song request. I tuned out what I was listening to.
Hmm?
I think it just auto-played onto something else, and Matthew's asking if he can do a song request.
What does that mean?
If he can do a song request.
Oh, a song request.
Yeah.
I wasn't hearing you right.
Oh, okay.
But of course.
Bloodborne.
Yeah, I've heard that game's pretty difficult. I'm expecting a lot of people to say Bloodborne or Dark Souls or... yeah. Geometry Dash. Haven't played that one.
I used to find Prince of Persia really difficult because we'd always accidentally skip a part that I would need to progress and be unable to get back to it.
Oh, that's tough.
Is that the original one, or is that the Sands of Time thing? Did I ever complete the one where he has the twin thing?
Did you play it when I was there?
I think I might have. No. Don't think so. I love those games though. Yeah, Sands of Time, gotcha. Those are my jam.
Prince of Persia games.
Yeah.
Good games.
Did Matthew ever make his song request?
Yes, he did.
What did he say?
It was a Chill Trap remix, Pure Imagination.
Chill Trap remix, pure imagination. Chill Trap remix, pure imagination. I guess it's this one.
Top 5 characters and top 5 the Hollow Knight original soundtracks. Let's see. I can't say much about the soundtrack because a lot of times the ones we're hearing for the first time in game, and we're so busy chatting and like just doing stuff in the game that we don't give them a proper listen.
I hear them when I'm editing, mostly.
So you'll have a better idea. But we'll have a good idea when we finish the game and we listen to that soundtrack properly.
Yeah.
In terms of characters, what it is I like Hollow Knight first of all, he's my favourite. Hornet's second favourite. Then it's definitely, what's his name? The old dude that we love.
The elder.
No, that we fought, Zote.
Oh, Zote.
Then it's Zote. Then, let's see, who do I like best after that? I liked the dude whose body we found.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember his name. He was pretty awesome. I like the bug who is a fan. She's super cute. Just like the characterization a lot.
Hey Al.
Hey Elle.
You good beans.
Daw.
Just saying, I want to say you guys are doing amazingly fantastic work.
Oh,
Thanks, Al.
Elle. Just dropping in to say nice things to us. That's so cool.
Stay.
Thank you. I hope your work's going well. No, we were thinking exactly the same thing. He spends a bit too much time exploring himself and not enough time back at home with his poor wife.
Too much time exploring himself is such a good, like...
So true. Yeah, I like Pearl too. We haven't seen him in a while though.
We last saw him in Deep Nest.
I like all of the nail smiths.
Oh yeah.
And the guys who teach you the nail arts.
I'm hiding my shadows, hiding my shadows, hiding my shadows, So what I'm doing here, I've got two layers for my lighting. I have the character lighting and the background lighting, which means I can just like not worry about overgoing characters. Clever stuff.
I like the shades of purple you've given me there. It's nice.
You like the I've done what?
I like the shade of purple you've given his hair.
The guy on the left.
Super cool.
Thank you, Al. Hi, Claire. If no one knows, Al Rewalk, artwork's fantastic.
Yeah. Does really good animation. Also does awesome comics now for really, really cool clients. So she's definitely one of the more awesome people who keeps me inspired all the time.
This is a good remix.
I'm going to give you the heads up, Mike, that when the music track is over, we are going to head off stream.
Yeah. Cool.
To give you the time warning.
For it has come to the end.
It is that time.
Al's running away.
Ow!
Yeah. This page is getting there. You'll miss us. Aww. We gotta go, I think, maybe relax for a bit and then sleep.
Actually relax. It's a new thing we're trying. It's called taking breaks.
So yeah, let's see. These are all in a group. We took the page from here to here. just went on to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I was about to say, your life got flipped turned upside down.
This is so good. I'm going to be listening to this all day tomorrow.
Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school.
Up to no good. Started making
trouble in the neighborhood.
We just had like 6 more people jump in
They
since
heard the
this
Fresh
started
Prince.
playing. Yeah.
The call of the Fresh Prince was put out across the internet. You can finish this madness, Claire.
You can do it, Claire.
I'm looking forward to seeing it tomorrow.
Fuzzy, thanks, dude. Ever felt like you should be doing something while relaxing?
Every time. That's why it's so hard. That seems like the hardest thing to do.
I like where this page is going now, India.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
What do you like about it? What do you like about it? What do you think you've done well?
I feel like it kind of gets across the sense of place a little bit better. It's a bit more naturalistic in colour, so it feels less like I should probably be reserving my bizarre palettes for when there are more bizarre things to react to. I love this song. So yeah, this was the old one, and then go home to Bella. Convert to smart object. Make it small. Here's a side-by-side comparison so far. I do like seeing it. I do like this bottom right panel, so I'm going to take some inspiration from that though. Like, this isn't close to being done. Yeah, it's getting there.
It's nice to think sometimes to let yourself like have a little bit of a pat on the back for the things you've achieved. You definitely deserve one.
What, for this?
Mm-hmm. For all the work you've been doing so far and this.
Oh, thanks.
I'm quite excited for you to get to the page that I did today, but that always happens. Every time I do a new page I get excited for you to get to it, you know? I think it's kind of part of the course.
Did that actually spike or not?
With what spike?
We had a viewership of about 26 there.
Oh,
It
I don't
doesn't
know.
super matter, but I was like, oh.
Alright dude,
Yep, that's us.
start rapping. Not literally.
What?
No, this is a story all about how.
That voice is so good.
That is not the voice.
No, I know, but your voice.
It's terrible impression.
It's your Donut Wolf voice.
Now this is a story all about how. I can't even remember Donut Wolf anymore, it's been too long.
Yeah, we went up to 19. Sweet.
Okay, you. Time to stop staring at the figures.
Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me on my quest. I've been Doig, she's been Swift.
Still am.
Yeah. And if you're in the same sort of similar time zone as us, then you're probably close to sleeping, I would hope. So if you sleep and you dream, may those dreams be filled with that adventure stuff. And if you're like on the other side of the world and you're awake for a few more hours, I hope the rest of your day is filled with that adventure stuff too.
Fill it like a donut.
Yeah, donuts need to be filled. Plain donuts they suck.
Woo!
But yeah, thanks very much, and it's been really fun.
Thanks, guys.
Take care, everyone.
See you soon.
I'm just going to stop the stream now, pressing in 3, 2,